So we should be live. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, well, it's brighter on the phone than it is in this room. And, yeah, we'll see how it goes. What if I turn the light on? Maybe that'll make things look smoother. Yeah, I'll go a little bit smoother with the light on. Okay. Yeah, Southwest, how you going? Yeah, you're the first one here. How's it going? How's your Halloween going? What's going on? Me, I don't have much plans. Pretty much going to do this for about an hour or so and then watch a couple movies, and that'll be it. Hey, DJ Mexicano, happy Halloween to you too. And again, I haven't used this YouTube stream. I was using StreamYard for a bit. Oh, yeah, in South Africa. That's pretty interesting. That's pretty cool. Hi, Ninja Assassin. Hope you're doing well. Hey, John, Zero Cool, how are you doing? I'm doing fine. Not doing too bad. Let's see. Southwest. So you're in South Africa. That's interesting. I don't know if I've talked to anyone from South Africa. This YouTube thing, I wish the chat would stay up. I don't know why is chats that stay up. I have to keep touching the damn phone. Let's see. Thoughts on the ending of T3 Rise of the Machines? Don't care for it. Not really a big fan of the movie, honestly. Should have ended after 2. You didn't need anything else after Terminator 2. Well, a lot of people like the platform on Netflix. I don't know why, but a lot of people love it and they defend the film to the death, so I'm not a fan of it, but so what did you and your wife think of it? I mean, you said what the fuck, but is that a good what the fuck, or is that bad what the fuck, or is that a indifferent what the fuck? Okay, let me see the chat. Thank you. Hey, Black Cauldron, how are you doing? Hi, Jack Thompson. Um, right. Medea, I don't really care about Medea at all. Actually, you know what? Let me go over here. So I'm much more comfortable. Yeah, I don't really care about Medea. Mm. Hey, Lucid Serenity, how are you doing? I'm doing alright, I guess. Wish YouTube would have this thing where the chat would stay up instead of me having to keep touching the phone. Hey, Diabo, how are you doing? Pretty much people coming in. Happy Halloween, everybody. Like I said, I'm pretty much just gonna probably stream for maybe an hour or so and watch a couple movies, and that'll be it. You and your fiance are watching The Prophecy? Not too bad of a film. Prophecy's pretty decent. Sequel's not so much, but the first Prophecy is pretty decent. You got Casey Jones from the first Ninja Turtles movie in it. Elias Koteas. Aliens, that's always a good choice. Happy Halloween, John. Zero Cool. Top 3 worst things about Halloween 5? I don't even know. There's too many to choose from. Too many to list. Nah, I'm not married. Ninja Assassin. Hey, Shay. Happy Halloween, Chris Cool. But John Zero Cool's asking top 3 worst things about Halloween 5. I would say the ending, the beginning, and the middle. Those are the top 3 worst things about Halloween 5. Beginning, ending, and middle. What do you think about The Lost Boys? Good movie, good vampire film. Definitely in the top 5 favorite vampire films ever. Masking Halloween 5, I would say, is one of the worst masks in the franchise. Definitely one of the worst masks. I don't want to say worst mask, but it's one of the worst. Tina, yeah, Tina easily one of the worst characters of the Halloween franchise. She was in Halloween 5. It's a shame not many action stars made horror films because they thought horror films were cheap or cheesy or anything in between. Hey, Mr. Bones, happy Halloween to you too. Let's see. But yeah, The Lost Boys is a good movie. Definitely, I would say favorite vampire films would be From Dusk Till Dawn, the original Fright Night. Lost Boys would be on the list. John Carpenter's Vampires would be on the list. Hello, Mr. Bones. How are you doing today? What's everyone's favorite horror movie? I know that's a typical question, but for Halloween, it's pretty appropriate. Doing okay, Mr. Bones. I'm probably just going to stream for about an hour or so. Then I'm going to watch a few movies. Maybe I listened to the commentaries on that Cold Shot the Night Stalker Blu-ray set. Maybe I'll sit down and watch a couple episodes. If you could swap roles, Nick Cage and Robin Williams, I have no idea. I'm not really good at that. Um, I'm kind of fine with what they did. Near Dark is okay. The cast is really good in Near Dark, except the lead guy. Not really big on the lead guy. The villains are definitely more interesting than the lead in Near Dark. Halloween 2, City of the Living Dead, House of the Devil, The Shining. Director Mandy doesn't seem to be getting much jobs. Well, I mean, I don't know if that's by choice or by design. Might be the director's choice. Uh, End of Days. Yeah, I mean, that's an action guy doing a horror film, and I love End of Days. Saw End of Days in the theater. Do you feel me? Do you feel like me that movies are dead? Well, depends what you mean by dead. I mean, there's still movies, and there's still movies that are decent, depending on what you're into. Like this year, I liked Willy's Wonderland. I liked *Malignant*. I liked *Nobody*. So there's a couple, but it's not as good as. Hey, Jose Ballard. I haven't checked yet. So, what was the commentary for Jose Ballard? And if people have sent in requests, I will get to them tomorrow. Today, I just kind of wanted to relax for Halloween, but I will get to them starting tomorrow. To the people out there who watches, who sent in requests. Contractually, the character Michael Myers can't die. Change the contract. Doesn't need to be part of the contract. Night School, is that the slasher film with from the 80s? Miguel, Happy Halloween to you too. How would you Terminator 3 through 6? Don't do them. Just have 2 movies and that's it. That's the problem. You keep milking these franchises. You don't need to have a Terminator 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. That's the problem. You don't need them at all. They can't make good films anymore. Well, for the most part, they can't. Did you know the new South Park movies will not be feature films? Well, that's stupid. Then what's the point of making a movie if it's not going to be feature length? So it's just, what, a couple episodes stitched together. So then what's the point? So it's not really a film if it's not even a feature length. So it's not really a movie. It's just a glorified episode. Was happy to see another person agree with me about Halloween Kills being a worthless piece of shit. Why do you think all these people are praising Halloween Kills? This is from Mr. Jack-O-Lanterns. They said because of the kills. They said they went in, they liked the kills, they liked the gore, which I'm like, there's been plenty of slasher films that have better gore. Hell, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is a gorier movie. Awful movie, but it's a gorier movie. I mean, that like Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is brutal, but doesn't mean it's good. That's what people keep saying. It's they love the kills. And you're thinking it too much. You're thinking too much. If you dislike Halloween Kills, you're just expecting too much of a slasher film. I'm like, not really. Do you care more for Halloween or Christmas? I don't really care about holidays anymore. As a kid, it was Christmas, but nowadays I don't really care about any holidays. I just don't. Favorite horror film is The Thing. It's a good answer. Who's a better actor, Tommy Wiseau or Neil Breen? I go with Tommy Wiseau. Your number one favorite movie of any? Oh yeah, Jose Ballard. That was for Knock Knock. Yeah, I'm just the thing, Jose Ballard, is that I did refund you for that one because number one, um, I was a little bit backed up, and today I wanted to take the day off because of Halloween, and tomorrow I have a bunch to get to. And Knock Knock, I just really don't care to see the film again, even for a commentary. Just with Keanu Reeves, not. I really have nothing to say during the commentary other than it's a piece of shit. But it'd be a boring commentary, that one at least, because I'm like, what am I supposed to say? These two bitches are annoying bitches. Keanu Reeves, I like you, man, but you suck ass in this. I'd just be repeating that for 2 hours. Favorite Halloween memory? I don't have a favorite Halloween memory. I don't trick or treat. No. Dune new movie. I don't care about the new Dune. Do you believe in ghosts? I want to. The Mutilator. Interesting idea with the whole son accidentally killing the mom, but it's got some good gore. Uh, I think they should have done more with the son accidentally killing his mom and the father being mad at his son. That's a story that should have gone a lot further. That's fine, Jose Ballard. Thank you. Hey, what about? How are you doing? To what about? What about what? What about Bob? Martin, I believe I reviewed Martin on the channel. It's all right. It's not my favorite George Romero film, but it's all right. John Woo coming back to direct a no dialogue action film starring Joel Kinnaman. I wish it wasn't Joel Kinnaman. I don't know why it has to be him, but the fact it's no dialogue, at least that makes it a little interesting and appealing, because that's an interesting concept. A John Woo film with no dialogue, but again, I don't know why it had to be Joel Kinnaman. Happy Halloween Day, DJ. I actually reviewed Deep Cover, JoJo. I have a review of Deep Cover with Lawrence Fishburne on the channel. I liked it. I feel like the people who praise Halloween Kills are just desperate for a new horror film to love, but the thing is, they can just watch all the classics again. I mean, I'm not into. I mean, if people like the film, fine. I'm just not into the film. Do you notice the incest mother and son in Dune? I didn't watch the new Dune. I have no interest in watching the new Dune, so I don't know about that. Survivor and The Amazing Race. I never watched them. Even back to the day, I never watched them. Halloween Kills was a Terminator 2 of slasher films. Yeah, right. That's a joke. Teach their own, though. If you think that, teach their own. I don't get it. I I hate Halloween Kills. That's how I found your channel. Cool. Well, I have a shit ton of reviews. Trust me. I have a lot of videos on the channel, Lothar. Feel free to check them out if you want to, that is. If not, no worries. Yeah, the month did go by very fast. Hey, Eric. How you doing? Do you know Steven Seagal is a fan of Predator 2? He was on the TAC Force. Yeah, I heard that story. How would you rank The Mask in Halloween 3? Probably Pumpkin. I would go with number 1. Witch number 2. Skeleton number 3. Night Hunter, Dawn the Dread Wilson. Never even heard of it. Is not the movie about those two annoying girls torturing Keanu Reeves? Yeah. Movies you watch many times, tons. Aliens. Uh, Aliens, Predator, Predator 2, Hard Target. There's a lot of movies I've seen many times. Are you saying you won't do the commentary if I send you the new request for November? For Not Knock, like I said, Jose, I don't really want to do a commentary for Not Knock. I'm open to a lot of other films, but Not Knock, I just have nothing to say about the film for 2 hours. I mean, it's up to you. It'd be a very boring commentary because I would have nothing to say. So I guess that's up to you, Jose Ballard. It's your money. I'm just saying. I think it'll be a that one will be a boring commentary because I've seen the film, so I know what to expect. I don't like the film, so it's not like a lot of positives. And the film is pretty simple. Two annoying bitches annoy Keanu Reeves for 2 hours, and then he gets fucked over. So I was like, have you seen the Blood Fist movies? I seen one or two of them a long time ago, but I don't remember much about them. How would you rank the Omen, Fly, and Wreck series? Well, The Fly in 1986, I would say, is the best out of all of them. The original Evil Dead or Chainsaw Massacre, I'd probably say original Evil Dead. Yeah, happy Halloween to you too, Charlie. Do you think we will colonize Mars? No. Movies you recommend to watch on Thanksgiving? Whatever you feel. Your favorite film that looks cheap? The Blair Witch Project. True Fire Pink Guy, happy Halloween to you too. What's your most underrated horror sequel? It's not horror, but it'd be Predator 2. The Ruins, yeah, that's more like the runs. Fucking plant pretends to be a fucking cell phone. Because it rings like a cell phone. The Ruins is a stupid movie. Remember John Woo's Manhunt? Barely. Happy Halloween Match Scener. Last Night on Soho, didn't see it. Don't really know anything about it, honestly. Halloween Kills, they really did turn Mark Myers to a cheap Jason Voorhees knockoff. That's what it seemed like to me. But a lot of people like it. Do you see the trailer for Black Friday? Yeah, I don't know about Black Friday. I don't know about that movie. I gotta ask, I'm watching the theme from the 50s and soon the 82 one. What's the comics like by Dark Horse? Well, it depends which comics. There's one that's a direct sequel to the 82 film that takes place right after, where the two last survivors are going through the snow, and then there's like a submarine. And then there's another sequel series where it's in the jungle. They're not bad if you like the movie, the 82 film. They're not bad. They're interesting comics. Hugo, I never saw. I thought Halloween Kills would suck, but I thoroughly enjoy it. That's cool. Sorority, Sleepaway Mortuary, to each their own. Just wasn't my cup of tea. Did you see Last Duel? No, I have no interest. Did anyone watch the Dr. Wolfula review of Halloween Kills? Nope, don't know who Dr. Wolfula is. New Dune is really good. I just have no interest in the story, the trailers, the nothing about it interests me. I'll just stick with David Lynch's Dune. Do you think humanity is still evolving? I think it's a stunted growth. A slasher juggernaut like Halloween Kills would be very difficult to top. No, it won't. It was already topped this year. Malignant did it. The the police massacre in Malignant was, in my opinion, better than anything in Halloween Kills. So sorry, teach their own. Ryan, hi there. Love the channel. Love your Friday series review. Thank you. I appreciate that. Batman: The Long Halloween. Did not see it. You think Hollywood will ever remake Idle Hands? No, because that's a film that barely anyone knows about. Usually, they remake films that people have some type of know about, so to speak. Are you going to do any more IMDb files? To be honest, Ben, I'm just going to be very busy with requests. If it's a paid request, sure, but I'm just going to be too busy with paid requests, which will start back up tomorrow. Got quite a few pre-recorded, and there'll be more to do, so I'll be too busy with that. Sorry about that. Vantober? I don't know what Vantober is, Perry fan. John Carpenter's Creature from the Black Lagoon? Yeah, it would have been interesting. With Rick Baker doing the effects, I would like to have seen that. Flash Flex, hey, how are you doing? How much are commentary requests? Well, it depends, like, on the movie. Like, if it's like a 2.5 hour movie, it's a little bit more. It would depend on what the movie is. Are you a fan of novels? Honestly, not really. Top five worst Bond films? I don't know about top five. I know that Die Another Day and World Is Not Enough. Die Another Day, The World Is Not Enough. I'm not. Octopussy would be one. I'm not really a fan of Octopussy. I'm not really a fan of The Man with the Golden Gun. And For Russia with Love, I thought was one of the more overrated ones. Worst Godzilla film? The worst Godzilla film. Godzilla 2000's up there. Shin Godzilla. I would say that's the worst one I've seen. Shin Godzilla. More like shit Godzilla. Halloween Disney originals. I didn't grow with those. Chaz4543. Funny enough, the next review will be The Gate 2. So I definitely agree with that. Um, what do you think, Billy Blanks? Is that a good actor? Billy Blanks, no, he's not that good of an actor. Do you like pumpkins? Yeah, I don't mind pumpkins for what they are. Let's see. Ninja Assassin. I mean, maybe $10 or so, maybe. Yeah, some people say Predator 2 is not horror. I guess it's up to the eye of the beholder, so to speak. Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street, which do you prefer? I don't know. It depends on the mood. I like both franchises. Do I like Breakdown with Kurt Russell? Yes, I do. I believe I have a review of that on the channel. Brick Teen, how are you doing? Happy Halloween. What's the best Halloween movie starring Steven Seagal? I don't think there is any. The best Halloween movie starring Steven Seagal? The one in his mind. I love Predator 1 and 2. I mean, it's hard, like, which I prefer, but I do like both movies. 10 to Midnight, I don't mind, with Charles Bronson. Catacombs, that sounds familiar. I actually reviewed Hard Target 2 on the channel. Hard Target 2 sucks. Hard Boiled is a classic. Action movie classic. Ravenous, I do like. I think I have a review of that on the channel. Many Saints of Newark, I didn't see. My favorite Batman movie, probably Batman 89, Batman Returns, The Dark Knight Returns, the one with Peter Weller voicing Batman. Those are some of my favorites. Uh, Joe Bob commentary on Samurai Cop. Yeah, it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Have you seen the new Chucky show? I reviewed the first episode on the channel. Hey Dylan, hope you're doing well. Ram Ranch, I don't even know what that is. Have you seen The Simple Plan with Bill Paxton? It's alright. Hey Jekyll Gold Kick, how are you doing? Not needs a sequel? Absolutely not. It does not. Film sucks too badly to get a sequel. Well, Nate, I liked some movies. I liked Willy's Wonderland. I liked Nobody. I liked The Suicide Squad. But a lot of movies are just lazy reactions or lazy representations or lazy agendas or remakes or sequels or prequels or nostalgia porn and all that stuff. Just lazy ass shit. Gary Below Jr., I don't even know what Ram Ranch is. You keep talking about it. Retribution 1987, never saw it. Idle Hands or Spookies? Definitely Idle Hands. Would you like to see True Lies 2? No, especially not nowadays. A Simple Plan, it's an okay film. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark? No, I didn't care for the film either. Hey Raven, how are you doing? Have you seen 100 Tears? Cheap, lame flick. Are you aware of Lake Placid Anaconda crossover? Yeah. Bone Tomahawk, I believe I have a review of that on the channel. I believe I do. Uh, well, Justin W., there was a remake of The Mummy in the 90s with Brendan Fraser, and that's the film I like. Are there any A24 movies you like? Yes, Uncut Gems and The Disaster Artist. The Cleaner with Cedric the Entertainer, I did not see that one. Happy Halloween to you all. Vids about death battles. I think I did one on the Ninja Turtles, and it pissed me off because the fucking people like none they act as if nunchucks are not a good weapon. I'm like, what the fuck are these people talking about? It was like I think it was a death battle Ninja Turtles. They're like, oh, nunchucks. What are nunchucks? Nunchucks are stupid. I'm like, what the fuck are these people fucking talking about? What the fuck are they smoking? What the fuck kind of drugs did they get on with this bullshit? What the fuck are they talking about? Nunchucks are not a good weapon. If you know how to use it, that's a well baseball. I don't know what the fuck they were talking about. And I'm not going to be able to get to everyone's question. There's just a lot of people on here. There's about 70 people. And even if they send like two at a time, that's like 140 of them. So there's no way I'm going to get to everyone's question. So I apologize in advance. But that's what happens. We have a lot of people, which I appreciate. Have you seen Michael CP's rant on Attack Force? Yes, he did a good job with it. Stallone saying he's moving on for good from Expendables. Well, he should have done that earlier. Uh, do you prefer the Wreck films over the Omen films? Kind of in the same boat on both. I don't really have a preference of one over the other. The Burning is better than the Prowler. I agree with that. Hey, Night Fury Productions. Darth Goldust. Darth Goldust. What was the request for? Like, what was the request for? Darth Goldust gaming and vlogging. Do you think Elm Street series would be better with Gary Busey as Freddy? Absolutely not. Okay, Gary Below Jr., are you doing okay? You're talking about naked cowboys in the shower and cocks. This ain't OnlyFans. This ain't the OnlyFans edition of Rambo After Life. OnlyFans. Now, let me show my dick. No, not really. Hi, Tina Bailey. Willie Nation 2. I'm just honestly nowadays I just do paid requests. I'm just too busy doing paid requests. Sorry about that. Space Jam New Legacy. It's one of the worst of the year, but it's not number one. Deleted Scene Under Siege 2. Final Fight where originally Seagal burns Ever McGill's face. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised they got cut out or edited out. Darth Goldust, you did not send in a request. You sent in a money request. You wanted me to pay you, and I canceled it. That's why you didn't lose any money because I canceled it because you sent me a money request as in you wanted me to pay you. You accidentally did that, so which is fine actually because I'm bad done with requests right now. I need to get those done first. But technically, Darth Goldust, you did not send in a request because again, you sent in a money request for me to pay you, and then I canceled it. So that's fine. People make that mistake with PayPal is they hit the wrong button, which is fine because I don't need to see the Tooth Fairy anytime soon. I got about 10 requests to get to right now, so starting tomorrow, I need to catch up on them. Went to see Antlers. How was it? Some of the overseas Blu-rays for the old TMNT films have the behind the shows featurette. Well, so do some of the DVDs as well, which I have one of those. Never seen Rob Zombie's Halloween. Should I risk it? I would go no. Least favorite Seagal film, Attack Force. Tooth Fairy from 2000. The horror movie? I didn't see the horror movie. Why is Alien Resurrection better than Alien 3? Because Alien Resurrection didn't kill off Hicks and Newt and Ripley. Do you buy DVDs or Blu-rays? Not much anymore. I did back in the day, but I haven't bought many recently. Gary Blow Jr. is no problem, man. It's no problem. Zach Frederick, Happy Halloween. Outlander 2008, that sounds familiar. But I don't remember much about it. Uh, Favorite movie by a bad director? Yeah, I think about that for a minute. Apollo Balboa, Happy Halloween. I know you're not excited for the Rocky vs. Drago cut, but check out the documentary on YouTube. Okay, that's cool. Maybe I'll do that sometime. Let's see. Yeah, happy Halloween to all you guys out there. Top 5 buddy cop films. Tango and Cash, Lethal Weapon, 48 Hours, Bad Boys would be on there. I Come in Peace would be on there. Do you consider Halloween Kills to be the number one worst movie of 2021? No, it would be that movie I reviewed a few days ago called The Wet Ones, which is now a porn film, sadly, but that's the worst film of the year easily. That came out this year. Mortal Kombat or Event Horizon? I like both, but I would go with Mortal Kombat. Have you seen the Marx Brothers films? I know who they are, I just haven't seen their films. Rush Hour was a good one too. That's cool, Lucas Green. Thank you for that. Godzilla vs. Kong, I still do not like as a film. But there's been so many fucking worse movies this year, it probably would not even make the top 10. But I'm still not a fan of the movie. Hey, Davey Vids. Envy with Ben Stiller is pretty awful film. Shay Richmond, feel free to check out my review of it. You'll might get a laugh out of it. Favorite Halloween candy, probably Skittles. Least favorite, probably candy corn. Hate candy corn. Do you think Pauly Shore should make another movie? No, he should stay. He should retire and stay retired. How come Dolph Lundgren films did not do well at the box office? I have no idea. I mean, Red Scorpion, maybe it wasn't marketed greatest. I'd Come in Peace, I don't know why either. Shodan no Tokyo, they only released there a couple hundred theaters. Men of War, that just went straight to video in the US. So I have no idea. I love all those films. The Punisher was supposed to go in theaters, but then the company went belly up, so it went straight to video. Zach Fedrick actually did a video talking about the Scream 5 trailer. I'm not looking forward to it. I don't even like Scream 4. It just looks like a remake of Scream 4. Like, seriously, it just looks like a remake of Scream 4. Fuck Scream 5. Thanks, man. Hope you enjoy. Thank you, Lucas Green. Hi, Darth Vader 21. Let's see. Total Drama. Don't know what that is. What's wrong with candy corn? It tastes gross. I like 2021. Candyman, sorry. You are forgiven. Favorite vampire film? I would go with From Dusk Till Dawn. You think Bruce Willis should stick back to comedies? I think he should retire, sincerely. If he had a stroke and that's why he is the way he is now, then he should just retire. How did Michael get back to the house so fast and kill Karen? I guess osmosis or teleportation or something. Favorite John Carpenter film? John Carpenter's The Thing. Least favorite? The Ward. Trevor Bristow. Happy Halloween to you too. Do you think Scream 2022 is going to be as bad as Halloween Kills? Could be. What's the worst movie you ever reviewed? Pick a number. There's gluttony of them, from Feeders and Feeders 2 to the Neil Breen movies to just countless others. The nostalgia credits, 3 4-hour movies. Teach their own about Halloween Kills. Darth Vader 21. I'm not a fan of the movie. Excessive Force, I barely remember. I remember it being okay. Why does our phone cameras warp our faces when we take pictures or live streaming? Probably because of the shape of the camera, to try to make the. I don't know. I'm not an expert on that. You don't have to ask them as to why. It doesn't bother me though. If it works, it works. Yeah, I've heard of the Wendigo legend. It was actually on that video game. I saw someone play the Until Dawn. That was about the spirit of the Wendigo. Glover Teixeira Champ. I don't know who that is. Terrifier. I wasn't impressed by it like other people were. Made with Vince Vaughn. I remember being okay, but not as good as Swingers. Happy Halloween to everyone who's come in. Awesome 50. Thank you. Darth Vader 21. Thank you. Which do you prefer, reviewing movies or doing commentaries for them? It just depends. I mean, either one is pretty open. I'm pretty open to. Depends on the movie as well. Obviously, if it's a good movie, commentary is fun. That's cool, Scotty. Congrats on doing those reviews. Birdemic is bad. Those other films you listed, I'll probably say are worse, though, Michael. Favorite and worst video game moments? Oh, video game movies. Favorite video game movies, I would go with Mortal Kombat, Sonic the Hedgehog, Super Mario Brothers, Doom. Worst video game movies, anything Uwe Boll has done, and Max Payne. Just fuck Max Payne. TSI, don't really know much about TSI. The best direct-to-video film you've seen in recent memory? Willy's Wonderland. I really enjoyed Willy's Wonderland. That went direct-to-video. Rocket Power. Guess if you're rocket fuel, I guess rocket power would work. What action star would you want to meet? I really want to. I wouldn't want to meet anybody. Do you know heaven is a place, or heaven is a planet? Yeah, heaven's a place called Earth. Heaven is a place called Earth. Have you ever been to New York? No. Would you make movies with the way they are nowadays? No. Another remake of Silent Night, Deadly Night? Of course they are. Of course they are. Why wouldn't they? Uh, I prefer being single. It's just more free. What's with Andy? I don't know what that is. Yes, hashtag fuck Alien 3. I was on Region Free. I was with them back in the day, but nowadays here's what people don't realize. The internet here is satellite internet. Like, the only reason I'm able to do a stream is with this new phone. I cannot do it on the computer, which is where I do most of my stuff on, is the computer. And satellite internet is the only thing you can get around here, and it's pretty much the equivalent of dial-up back in the day. And it's just what it is. I mean, you just have to deal with it. So, it is what it is. They made Chucky dress up as Hello Kitty in one of the new episodes. Well, I'm glad. Well, the only one I was requested, I just got a request for the first episode, and now I'm glad it was only that. Now fucking Chucky, now he's dressed up as Hello Kitty. Goddamn pussy. Chucky's a fucking pussy. Dressed up as Hello Kitty, talking about Pokemon porn. See, people wonder why I'm so goddamn cynical in today's age. People wonder why I'm so cynical about product of today. We have a Chucky TV show that he utters the words Pokemon porn. Brad Dourif sounds like he's 80 years old because he's 70 years old. Chucky in the retirement home is what he sounds like. I'm sorry. And he's wearing Hello Kitty dresses. This is how you fucking shit. Fuck shit. Fuck shit. Fuck. Fucking shit. Shitty fuck. Got a pussy. He's a pussy lover. Got a big pussy. G's got a little pussy. G's Chucky's got a little pussy. This is the echo. Jesus Christ. And yeah, people wonder why I'm so fucking cynical. We got a shitty, in my opinion, shitty new Halloween film that has nothing to it. Not a goddamn thing to the film. Kills. Every fucking Halloween film has kills. That's why I don't get the praise for Halloween kills. Every fucking Halloween film he kills people. It's not like something new that we haven't seen before. Well, I've never seen Michael Myers kill someone. Really? That's funny. I've seen every fucking film he's done. Like, what are you talking about? If you like the film, cool, but when people go, it's got kills, I'm like, all the fucking films have kills. What are you talking about? Fuck Amber Heard. Fuck Amber Heard. Fuck Paris Hilton. They both could go fuck themselves. Up the ass in a Flying 69 demonstration. The sexualization of 14-year-olds in Chucky is creepy. Yeah, a little bit, but now it's trying to be normalized. It's like that fucking Cuties movie on Netflix. It's like they're trying to normalize this shit, and they go, "What's the big deal, Matt?" I'm the one that has to say it's a big deal, and you're not saying it's a big deal? It's not a big deal, Matt. That's what people tell me. It's not a big deal. I guess I'm not as much as a fucking weirdo as I look. I look like a weirdo, but I don't think like a weirdo. I guess appearances are deceiving. Fucking hell. Quantum Leap, I love the show. Michael Myers is homophobic. That's stupid. Halloween Kills sucks, but not for that stupid reason. Fuck Halloween Ends. It'll never end, so the title lies. They already did a reboot of My Bloody Valentine back in 2009 or so. 2008, they already did one. Do your piercings? No. First two Omen films, they're there. I'm not really a big Omen guy. Do you review movies older than 1900s? Just like what? I don't think I have yet. Uh, Gerard Butler? I don't mind Gerard Butler. Walker movie in 2023. Again, the question is why? Why? Exorcist trilogy? Yeah, because that's going. They want the Conjuring money. That's why they're doing that. Just think about it. Horror movies that made a lot of money, other than Halloween Kills. Conjuring movies, they made a lot of money. Annabelle, those movies make money. So they're hoping The Exorcist will, number one, get on the remake train, and two, nostalgia train, and three, make that Conjuring money. Den of Thieves, I wasn't a big fan of, no. I prefer Warlock over The Omen, honestly. 100 Tears sucks. Cheap as. 100 Tears look like it costs $5. Who's more annoying, John Cena or Kevin Hart? John Cena's more annoying. John Cena sucks. Channel is WLS Network. That's cool. Willie Nation 2. Black Phone. It looks okay, but I think they showed the entire film in the trailer. I reviewed the AVGN movie. The review's on the channel. I'm tired of rehashes. Is why I like indie movies. Yeah, I don't blame you. It's fucking nostalgia train that I want off. Tired of that shit. Yeah, I heard they're doing a reboot of Eraser. Like, That's such a random fucking movie to do a reboot of. Eraser? I liked Eraser with Arnold, but that's just such a random fucking movie to choose. Because Eraser Reborn, that's a reboot of Arnold Schwarzenegger's Eraser. Because for some reason, people thought that needed to be a fucking thing. Fred the movie didn't see. Face Off 2, fucking stupid. You think James Rolfe will ever do another movie? No. James Rolfe, I mean, after that whole bit where he couldn't even do his Monster Madness without having people write it for him and their 5 minute reviews, people, he's got a family. Everyone here on YouTube have family and friends, and they're able to do reviews. And he's making a shitload of money off it, so uh, to me, he's fucking stupid. Uh, I've lost a lot of interest in James Rolfe after that shit. I mean, I get that he had help doing his Angry Video Gamer videos with Mike Matei, but an actual movie review that's only 5 minutes long, and you're telling me you need someone to write that for you, a 5 minute horror movie review? That's a bit different. That's a bit different. I don't get that. Finch, I don't know what Finch is. Tom Hanks didn't see the trailer. Favorite Clint Eastwood film? I like Bandom Force. I like the Dirty Harry films. I like The Rookie. Dumbo 2019, I did not see that one. I don't think they'll do a Speed 3. Emily Blunt, I don't mind her. I liked her in Ninja Tomorrow. Tarantino's not remaking First Blood. Someone just asked him, or like he just said, you know what? If they ever did it, it'd be interesting if they got. But he's not remaking it. Someone like asked him a question. He said, you know what? What would be interesting if it's like a hypothetical, but he's not remaking First Blood. It was like a hypothetical thing he was talking about, which was stupid anyway. Tabitha Cooper, I don't even remember that video. Make the mellow yellow move. I don't remember that video. Fuck Firefox. Boring ass movie. Clint Eastwood, should he retire? Yes, just to enjoy. I hate to say it, he doesn't have a lot of years left. He doesn't have a lot of years left on. Let him enjoy the rest of his life. Let him enjoy. He's done enough. I like Clint Eastwood. Let him enjoy. Oh, cool. Liquid Snake Z28. How are you doing, man? Antlers looks like a good movie. Liquid Snake Liquid Snake Z28. This guy does excellent video game movie edits that are especially for the Silent Hill games and see those are my Alien Isolation. He did a really good one. Definitely check his stuff out. If you like video games turned into movies with editing, I don't know how you do it, man. I don't know how you somehow do it where you take the game and then somehow you're able to get all these different angles, like your Evil Within, that like no one else does. I'm like, how the fuck does he get these angles? And that to take a lot of time. So if I had the money, I would pay you to do like Silent Hill Homecoming and Downpour as movies. But I don't have the money for it. Otherwise, I'd pay you. Actually, I wouldn't even know how much money. it would be, but those have to take a lot of money. Because I like how you somehow do it so you get these camera angles that like no one else does when they try to do a video game to a movie. Liquid Snake Z28, check this guy out. He does really cool stuff. Definitely check him out. He's excellent at his stuff. Levels of patience. But yeah, Liquid Snake Z28, check this guy's channel out. He has some really interesting stuff, man. Really cool stuff. Yeah. Hey, Rich, direct to screenwriter. This guy's a real life writer, Rich. Direct to screenwriter user. Can't stay, but want to drop in, say happy Halloween. Gotta go watch my Braves. Hopefully, win the World Series tonight. Stay safe, everyone. Yeah, good luck to you too, man. Stay safe. Happy Halloween. A real bona fide writer. He has written some movies. Sadly, some bad Oliver Gruner movies, but that's not his fault. It's Oliver Gruner's fault. But sincerely, happy Halloween. Uh, let's see. No, I have not seen the new Dune. Favorite fan films? I liked Confury. I liked that one. And despite how much I hate the fucking people involved, I did like Never Hike Alone, the first one. I still liked it, even though the people behind it are fucking assholes. Uh, which is worse, Jane Silent Bob reboot or Dumb and Dumber? I would go with Dumb and Dumber 2, you mean? I go with Dumb and Dumber 2. Movies you hate that everyone else loves? Predator 2. Stephen King's Graveyard Shift. Uh, Godzilla 1998. Paranormal Activity Next of Kin. No, didn't see it. Breezy. Yeah, I reviewed Breezy actually. Breezy, it was there. Wasn't really my cup of tea, but I have a review of Breezy up on the channel. Betrayed, never saw Betrayed. Never saw Betrayed. Rule 34 is dog shit. What the hell is Rule 34? You like a baby? Yeah. What the hell is Rule 34? I don't even know what that is. Do you believe in genetic editing? What the hell is genetic editing? Why do we need a Rambo 6? Rambo 5 was bad enough. Why do we need a Rambo fucking 6? Fucking stupid. Trick or treaters around here? No. I didn't see him wearing the Hello Kitty mask. Someone told me about it, so technically I didn't see it. Rambo 5, yes, it is boring. This is coming from a Rambo fan, and that was a boring movie. I'll stick with the first four. Traitor 2008, I don't remember much about it other than Don Cheadle was in it. Favorite Bruce Willis movie? The first Die Hard. Between Siskel, Ebert, and Roper, which critic was the smartest? I would go with Roger Ebert. Because Roger Ebert, at least, he has some stupid takes. Like his take on aliens and Die Hard were fucking stupid. But at least he liked Dawn of the Dead, George Romero film. He liked Leviathan. He liked The Golden Child. There'd be some that, of those three, the probably, if there's one I would relate to more, would be Roger Ebert. Rule 34, they parody anything into a porno. Great. So it's not Rule 69, or that's too obvious. I don't mind Hudson Hawk. Mercury Rising, I like that movie. Rambo versus Terminator, be better than the new Terminator films. Rambo should have ended at the third movie. I really like the fourth one. despite some of the iffy CGI. I saw Rambo 4 in the theater. I really enjoyed it. Favorite cartoon characters sucking each other off in case your theory is. Nope, my curiosity is fine without that. Thank you, Johnny. That's rule 34. Okay. You learn something new every day. How awful about Alan? I don't even know what that is. Vampires or werewolves? Werewolves. 13 fanboy. I know what it is, I haven't seen it. Yeah, definitely the middle of nowhere. But it is what it is. Jaws will have a remake. I doubt it. At least not anytime soon. Most underrated Arnold film? End of Days for me. Most underrated Arnold film, I would go with End of Days. Courage the Cowardly Dog? I like it. I like Courage the Cowardly Dog. Yu-Gi-Oh anime, never seen it. Reboot the Flintstones? I don't see that happening anytime soon, no. Who would you cast John McClane's son? Do you really need his son? I mean, they did it, but the way they're destroying Resident Evil in the new movie is unforgivable. I mean, it doesn't look as bad as Paul Wildsallian Anderson's movie. It's just, it looks cheap. That's the biggest issue with it. The biggest issue with that new trailer for that new Resident Evil film, it just looks too cheap. It looks too cheap. It looks like a fan film. But I think it looks better than Paul W.S. Anderson because it looks at least Resident Evil. It just looks like a cheap $10 Resident Evil cosplay. But it still looks Resident Evil. I still don't think it'll be that good of a movie, though. Because it looks too cheap, and they're trying to put two games into one, which one game would suffice as a story. One game would suffice as a story. You don't need to put both of the fucking games in one goddamn movie. That's stupid. Turner Hooch I like. Would you rather watch? Well, I've said Halloween 5 is worse than Halloween Kills. I've said that. I'd rather just watch a good Halloween film. Favorite Godzilla design, GMK. You think Simpsons will end in 2023? Your guess is as good as mine. Could Rocky have ended after part 4? Yeah, Rocky 4 could have been the end. What's your favorite horror film? It changes from time to time. Like, I love John Carpenter's The Thing. They're not horror, but Aliens, Predator 2. I love Leviathan. That's a personal favorite of mine. I don't think they're going to do a Die Hard 6. Because there's that one that got canceled when Fox got bought out by Disney. And I think Bruce is so far gone, they're not going to do a Die Hard 6. It's cheap, but they ruin Leon and Jill, and they're turning Lisa into a good guy. Well, I already saw Leon Kennedy ruined in Paul Wildstein Anderson's movie, where Leon had a thicker accent than barely understand what the hell he was saying. Guten Hagen, or whatever the hell that Leon Kennedy was in Paul Wildstein Anderson's movie. Halloween Resurrection is the worst. I disagree with that. I think Rob Zombie's Halloween films are the worst. Dammer 2, Dammer 3. If I saw them, I don't remember much about them. Worst zombie movie? I don't know. What do you think of the villains in the Batman? Is it good they don't have costumes? I didn't mind the trailer. I didn't mind the trailer. Trailer looked good. Hopefully, it didn't not show the entire movie. But I didn't. Them not being in costumes, that's fine. Doesn't bother me. At least the villains. I like Shadow of Colossus. It's a good game. Sad game. I mean, you think about it, it's a pretty sad game, but Shadow of the Colossus is a good game, though. But pretty sad one. Blondes, brunettes, or redheads? Yes to all three. Favorite Denzel Washington film? Virtuosity is my favorite Denzel film. Love Virtuosity. Batman vs. Dracula? I liked it. I remember liking that one. Yeah, Disney buys every fucking thing. Favorite zombie film? George Romero's Dawn of the Dead, especially the Mall Hours cut, which is the longest cut, which is on YouTube. It's called the complete cut of Dawn of the Dead. I like the Psycho. I like Psycho 2 more than the first. Bob's Burgers, didn't see. Would you agree that Bama's no-kill policy is stupid? No, it's not stupid. It's understandable if you're delving into the psyche of a guy trying to have a line between good and evil. You just have to write it well. And that depends on the writer. And if that script is changed over and over again. The Eternals, fuck the Eternals. Gravity Falls, didn't see. Favorite episodes of Courage the Cowardly. I don't really have any favorite episodes. Yeah, I reviewed Unlawful Entry of Kuroso. I liked the film. VHS or Betamax? I was always a VHS guy. Why do we not have action stars? Because action is not the way it was back in the day. I mean, if you have put on a suit and be in front of a green screen, then anybody could be an action star. I mean, let's be honest. Or there was that time where you had shitty editing, like the Bourne Identity films, that anybody, as long as you edited schizophrenic, anybody could look like an action hero. And that's what was being done for years. Either you take a regular person and just hide his inability to do action with editing techniques, or you put them in a suit and green screen and boom, they're superheroes. So, and we grew up with that for the past 10 years. And so now we have a lack of action heroes because the public was not the public was not watching those films when you got into the late 90s and early 2000s. They were not watching films with action heroes in them. And so they die out because studio is going to follow the money. Didn't see Buck Rogers, didn't see Unborn 2. I like King of the Hill. Uh, Amy Adams in a bathtub. It doesn't matter to me. Favorite MCU character? Captain America. Favorite MCU villain? Ultron, because I like James Spader. Happy Halloween, Dante. Charles Bukowski, I don't know who that is. Least favorite action star? John Cena. I like Charles Bronson. I didn't grow with him much, mainly on Death Wish 3, but there's other action stars I grew up more with, but I like Charles Bronson. Evil Dead Men Do is a good one. I'm not sure if you're aware, but James Wolfe's unlisted half-assed apology video has been re-uploaded by other people on YouTube, so there are ways to find it publicly. Well, the fact he didn't do that himself kind of tells the whole story. Steve Seagal's Sally's even better than John Cena. Nintendo or Sega? I grew up more with Nintendo. Older, more obscure action horror films that should be on Blu-ray. Action horror? That's tough because there's not a lot of action horror to begin with. And the few that I could think of are on Blu-ray, so... Or are you talking about action or horror, either one? If you're talking about action horror as in the same, like in Aliens or Predator, Predator 2, it's not a whole lot. But as for horror, I mean, Murder by Phone with Richard Chamberlain, Watchers and Watchers 2. How about US release of a Blu-ray of The Hitcher? That would be nice. I reviewed Ricky, the story of Ricky. I reviewed that on the channel. Cena wasn't bad in Suicide Squad, but, you know, people get lucky every once in a while. Happy Halloween, Bobby. Young Defiant, don't know who that is. Aliens is the best action horror. I agree with that. You can, there you go, right there. Yes, action horror. Yes, Aliens. This time, it's war. There you go. And yes, yes, I know the frame is too big, but I'm actually fine with it, so it doesn't do anything to the paper. Overlord 2018. Yeah, I liked that movie. I liked Overlord. Overlord. Thoughts on Eddie Murphy? He was good back in the day. Don't give a fuck about Olivia Wilde. Child's Play or Puppet Master? Child's Play. I like Michael Biehn, but he let the alcohol take over, Sally. English Super Boo fan, happy Halloween to you too. Favorite Simpsons kid? I don't really have a favorite. Fuck Ryan Johnson. Michael Bay, I enjoy him as a director, but he's a shitty producer. Five favorite films of all time: Hard Target, Aliens, Rambo First Blood Part 2, Predator 2, and the fifth one, I'll go with I Come in Peace. Back be Leviathan, the first two Ninja Turtle films. Have you seen the trailer for Michael Bay's The Ambulance? Yes, people told me about that. Looks like they showed the entire movie in the trailer. Which is worse, Norbit or Night Professor? Norbit is worse. I reviewed Enemy Territory like a week or two ago, Lothar Grimm. Feel free to check out my channel, because a lot of the films you're mentioning I already reviewed, Lothar Grimm. Hey, Zoran Radiant, happy Halloween to you too. Uncharted movie looks like shit. Looks awful. It's fine, Lothar Grimm. I just meant that feel free to check my channel, because I'm just letting you know, feel free to check my channel. You type in the magnifying glass, and a lot of the films you're mentioning I've reviewed. So no, that's fine. I'm just letting you know that a lot of them are on the channel. Hi Benjamin, Danny Phantom did not see. Do you like the Cable Guy? Yeah, I liked it. Is Alien 3 worth rebooting? No. What's the worst movie remake you personally hate the most? Michael Bay's Ninja Turtles reboots. The first or second Ninja Turtle film, I like both kind of equally. To me, they're two sides of the same coin. The TMNT 3, I like more than Michael Bay's bullshit that he produced. Pennywise or Freddy Krueger? Freddy Krueger. 101 Dalmatians, I don't remember anything about it. The 14-minute fan made Uncharted movie is the best we're ever going to get. Sally, yeah. Sally, yes. Thoughts on President Reagan? Didn't know the guy, never met him. Ever been drunk? No. But I felt like I have after watching some of these fucking movies. Paul Naschy, I know who it is, but I didn't see his movies. Favorite TV shows from the 2000s? From the 2000s? I like this one called Daybreak that only lasted 1 year with Tay Diggs. It's pretty much a detective story mixed in with Groundhog Day, where he gets framed for a crime and he keeps reliving the day over and over again, and he has to solve it to save the people he loves. And it only lasted 1 year, but it's called Daybreak with Tay Diggs. I like that one. CSI Miami, I like that one as well. There's a few others. Do you have any NECA TMNT figures? Sally, I do not. Favorite Jim Carrey film? Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. Favorite Adam Sandler film? Happy Gilmore. Henry: Portrait of a Serial Killer or Maniac? I'll go with Henry: Portrait of a Serial Killer. Amanda the Jedi, I don't know who that is. I don't really have a favorite Disney villain. Do you consider Hotel Transylvania to be an insult to Sandler's career? No, because he did Jack and Jill. You do Jack and Jill, I mean. Ainst, 1983, never heard of it. Abbott and Costello, enjoy them. My favorite is Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein and Meet the Invisible Man. Eddie and the Cruisers, I don't remember much about them. Never drink alcohol ever. Never. Tried beer a decade ago, thought it tasted gross. To me, it tastes fucking awful. I don't know how people drink it, but hey, teach their own. Tastes awful. It's like tasting fucking acid. Richard Boone, don't know much about Richard Boone. Favorite cartoons, 2003 TMNT, yes. Also, I like Scooby Doo, I like Robot Chicken, I like the early The Simpsons. Batman the Animated Series and Batman Beyond, I really grew to enjoy. I like the first Species, the sequel sucked. Nate, Happy Halloween. If you could buy an arcade one up, which one would it be? The Ninja Turtles one. And I thought about it for a second, but I'm like, nah, it's too much money. Too much money. Way too much. Free Jack with Emilio Estevez. I like Free Jack. Airheads. I like Airheads. Pixar or Disney. I go with Pixar nowadays. Ain't 1983 and didn't see it. Wouldn't you agree that instead of film studios remaking classic movies that were successful the first time, they should remake movies like Star Crash, Back to Me, and No Retreat, No Surrender? That at least would make more sense. But that's the thing is that they were flops, thus they weren't successful the first time, so they don't have instant name recognition, or if they do have name recognition, the recognition of first glance is, oh, I remember that being a bad movie. So then they feel they can't market it, or they feel they can't because they want the easy money and tickets. So if hey, people remember a movie nostalgically feeling good in their hearts, that's a title that warms them up to supposedly go to the theater to see the film. Have I ever smoked weed or done acid? Nope, never have. What Dreams May Come? I enjoy the film. Hey, happy Halloween. Hey man, been a fan for about 10 years. This is from I Am Not Me. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Darth Vader, happy Halloween. Have you played Tekken? Not really. Which is worse, Borat or Norbit? Norbit. Would you give film 6 out of 5 stars? Nah. Because that would be kind of corny to do. Uh, Futurama, I haven't seen in like 20 years. Miguel, I'm just so busy with requests, so I probably won't be playing Scarface video game anytime soon. Psycho 1960, nowadays I think it's okay, but I like the sequel more. The Saw films, the only one I didn't mind was the first one. Saturday the 14th is pretty awful. Hey Guillermo, how are you doing, man? I'm doing okay. Desperado's a good movie. Let's see. Hard Target or Cobra? Hard Target. The Mighty Con? I don't know what the Mighty Con is. Let's see. I haven't read much books lately. Well, Zach Frederick, you're talking about the '80s, though. That's the difference. You're talking about the '80s, and the '80s were a different animal. Starface, The Blob, The Thing, The Fly, movies in general. People gave a shit, and people gave a shit about, and they were smarter, and that's why we have so many movies that work well in the '80s. Nowadays, different mindset. Different mindset. They're filled with more nostalgia train, agenda, what are easier ways to make money, all that jazz. Different mindset, Sally, than it was in the '80s. Completely different mindset. I don't draw at all. I cannot draw at all. Is Halloween 2007 worse than Texas 3D? They're both pretty damn bad. I don't know which is worse. The funniest use of a dummy you've ever seen? I don't really have an answer to that one. Which is worse, Biodome or Guest House? Guest House. Lothar Grimm, I haven't seen any of those shows. Well, that's not true. I saw a little bit of Married with Children. I didn't mind it. Didn't watch The Golden Girls. No, I have no interest in seeing any of the Annabelle films. I have zero interest at all. Not for me. Not no interest. I like the Three Stooges more than Abbott Costello. Tubi TV is pretty cool. You find a lot of good movies for free on there. But I'm going to end it here. It's been an hour and a half. I'm going to sit down, get something to eat, and probably watch some. Since I only listen to the commentaries, I'm going to watch some Culture at the Night Stalker episodes. Probably watch a movie or two, and that'll be it for Halloween. So you guys have a safe and happy Halloween. You guys take care. I will be doing a lot of requests starting tomorrow. I'll be uploading, try about 2, 3 videos a day. Um, and yeah, I'll keep doing the requests. As long as people keep doing it, I'll keep doing it. So, thanks to everyone out there for taking some time out a day for Halloween to join me for an hour and change. Fair, I'm not going to make this too long. So, yeah, you guys take care. Thank you for the kind words. I really do appreciate it. Um, yeah, happy Halloween to everyone out there, man. Happy Halloween. Take care. And Just don't relax. Drink some mellow yellow. Remember, guys, make the mellow yellow move. If you never tried this, you need to try it. You guys have a good night. Take care. We will see you guys later. And bye-bye.